What's happening everyone, we're back today with another video on the ST. I'm sorry it's been a while, however some things have been going on in the background that we will get to at a later date. However, we've been going on with this ABS problem for quite a while now. I've been working backwards and forwards with George, he's been fantastic, so a big shout thank you to him. I'll leave all his links to his socials in the description down below, and I'll leave his logo just here. Anyways, so you know for a fact that we fitted powder coated hubs to the ST when we did the rear axle. However, this has been probably the most annoying part about it, because I've got two sets of these hubs, because for those of you who don't know, I do have a Mark III Fiesta that has been featured on the channel. Those hubs are for that car because the setup I am using does use those hubs. So George has obviously been sent the non-powder coated hubs, but the powder coated hubs are a bit thicker unfortunately. So we are going to ditch these and use these to the Mark III, because the Mark III doesn't even know what ABS is on my one anyway. And we're going to go with these ones. At a later date I'll probably just get them zinc coated or whatever, because obviously they are a bare metal, so they will rust quite quickly. But we've got our ABS spring as well, and as you can see, with no effort at all, it just goes straight on and it is on there nice and strong. We've got a spacer for our ABS sensor as well, and we have tried this on a like a test fit on a spare stub axle that I do have. So I've got the wheel off, car's all jacked up, ready to go. Let's get stripped down to the point where we can pull the hub off, obviously swap the studs over, and hopefully get this ABS working on this car. Okay, so let's get this caliper off. 13mm for the slider, and then a 15 for the actual slider itself to stop it spinning. I find these wafer thin spanners work wonders, and they just go straight on. Okay, now they're out, should be able to just get this caliper off. Take the carriers off, which are 13mm as well. Okay. Okay, so now we need to remove this dust cover, which can be annoying. And then 30mm socket on the gun. Let's get the hub nut off. that's the hub off. So as you can see now, the hub's obviously got the studs in. I'll quickly remove these off camera. What I'm going to do as well, what we found is on the other side, because we have done this already just to make sure everything works, these two bolts were fouling the new ABS ring. So what I'm going to do is remove those and just add a washer behind them for now anyway, just so it does what it needs to do. Okay, so old hub's on the bench, new hub's got the studs in, so we'll take it all over with the ABS spacer. All we've got to do, we've got to take this bracket off to take these two bolts out. So just quickly do that and get the washers behind the actual hub itself. Okay, we'll just do one at a time, just so the hub doesn't move or anything weird happens. So we'll just pull the ABS sensor out. Pull the sensor out. Here is our spacer, so I'll just get that onto the sensor itself. Try and do it one-handed. Okay, spacer is now fitted. Put the bolt in the sensor to locate it. Okay, so that's now tight. There's a nice gap now between that sensor and the actual hub itself. So we'll just get the hub tight and make sure everything works as it should. Okay, so with the hub now tight, we found that the second bolt at the top was fouling against the ABS ring, so we're just gonna tighten that up. Thought we got away with it on this side for some reason, but clearly not. Okay, so now when we spin this, it spins nice and freely as it should, and don't know if you can see, it's quite a tight little angle, but the sensor just there has a nice little air gap to go off as well. Hopefully it's not too tight, but I know it was quite a tight air gap on the original hubs. So the standard air gap that we had on the old hub was 0.65 of a millimeter, which you can just about see there, and we have a beautiful clearance. It's like spot on. So I'm hoping this one should be it. So let's get this thing back together and let's give her a try. Almost forgot the center cap, almost. Okay, so that's the car back together. I'm just going to drop the car down, tidy all the tools up, take for a test drive, and hopefully we'll have some good results. Okay, so we're in the car. Obviously, as you can see, we've got the dreaded light on. Just waiting for the power steering to cut in. Takes a bit of a while on this car. We'll just slowly drive it around the yard, and hopefully she'll go because it needs to see a certain speed. God. Finally, the saga of ABS is over. You don't understand how much back and forth we have gone through with this car, like off camera. It has been months upon months upon months, and we have finally defeated it. Oh, I'm so happy, because the next stage would have been, if I couldn't actually get this fixed, it would have been ABS delete time. Thank God for that. Oh, well, thank George, because God didn't bloody help me. But yeah, we've got it done. Look, there's no light. Oh my God, that is such a good sight to see. Right, I'm gonna get this parked up and we're gonna end today's video here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate you've been patient with us. I know it's been a while since we've uploaded like regularly, and I'm sorry for that. There's just been a lot going on that you guys don't even know about. Big thank you to George at Modified Designs. He has been an absolute star and he has been so patient with me. It is unreal. A lot of people would have probably told me to sod off by now, but he hasn't, and he's persevered with it, and he took it as a personal project to defeat this, and we have. Really pleased. That is another job that we can get rid of from the list of many on this car. As I said before, please be sure to follow George. I'll leave all his socials in the description, as I said at the start of the video, but please, he is very flexible with what you want to work with, and he really does take the effort to make your vision on what you've got come true. So that's all for today's video, guys. I'm glad we've ended it on a positive note, and I'll catch you in the next one.